Welcome back to the deep dive. So, if you were with us last time, you know the party is catching its breath in Phandalin.
If you can even call it that.
Right. It's not exactly a restful place. The air's still got that dragonfrost smell, and Gundren Rockseeker, the dwarf they just rescued, is in a really bad way.
He's under the care of the local cleric, but yeah, it's touch and go. The town is physically safe from the dragon for now, but politically, it's a disaster.
It's sinking. And the party knows.
Oh, they know. The tension is just, you can feel it. The dragon cryovane is this big external threat, but the real problem, the immediate rot, is the Redbrands.
And this is where it gets critical, because the party, facing all these different problems, they decide to split up.
A classic necessary choice. They need intel, they need medicine for Gundren, they need to figure out this Redbrand situation. But in dividing their labor, a few of them walk right into a danger that's on a whole other level.
Exactly. So our mission for this deep dive is to sort of weave together this chaotic montage of what's happening on the surface,
The errands, the break-ins, the intimidation.
with the truly horrifying stuff happening just beneath their feet. A new player has entered the game, and she is exceptionally dangerous.
And our sources for this session give us this incredible contrast. You have the petty crime and failing government up top, and then below you have this story of, well, of high stakes, Drow assassination, ambition, and a psychological threat that literally gets inside your head.
Okay, let's unpack this. Phandalin is about to show us its teeth.
And those teeth are sharp.
So the day kicks off with this flurry of activity. Everybody knows what they need to do, and they scatter.
Pragmatic, but like you said, it introduces so much risk. You've got Valendra, Pleptlep, and then the pair of Ohio, Jim, and Turin all going in different directions.
And what's so interesting is how they immediately start responding to the pressure of this broken town. They're not just running errands, they're evolving, they're getting more aggressive.
Undeniably. You
Yeah.
see it most clearly with Valendra. Her mission seems straightforward, you know?
Yeah, totally. Just take the lady from the Lion Shield coaster, Lang Greywind, and show her where they stashed all the stolen goods they got back from the goblins.
Right. Restore some order, build a little trust with the local merchants, show that the party is here to help. It's good PR, basically.
That's the plan. But that is not what happens, or, well, not all that happens.
Not at all. She takes this detour, and it's less a detour and more a statement of power.
She heads back out onto the Tribor Trail right near that burned wagon where they first fought the goblins. She's looking for stragglers.
But she isn't scouting.
Yeah.
She's not being stealthy. She finds a few goblins, probably just scavenging, and she just unleashes.
The Thunder Way.
Yeah. And for anyone listening who isn't familiar, this isn't a simple firebolt. This is like a directed sonic boom. It's a wave of pure concussive force.
She doesn't just fight them, she obliterates them. And it's not about efficiency, it's about overwhelming, terrifying force.
There are witnesses. This is the crucial part.
Right. The sources are clear on this. There were commoners nearby, just travelers trying to sort through the wreckage of the wagon, and they see this. They see this incredible, violent display of magic.
And they run. They flee in terror.
Yeah. It's a huge shift for her. She's trading, measured self-defense for this very public, very scary offensive power. It feels like she's decided the best way to deal with threats is to dominate them completely.
And that kind of display has consequences. The townspeople, they don't necessarily see good guy or bad guy. They just see immense power, and it's frightening. Fear is fear, no matter the source.
Meanwhile, Pleptlep, the turtle druid, is also running out of patience with the proper channels, but in a much quieter way.
His mission is critical. Gundren is fading, and he needs healing potions. Fast.
But he doesn't go to the general store. He doesn't try to find a merchant.
No, his trust in the town's official systems is at zero. He goes straight to the source,
Right.
the local herbalist's home.
And he doesn't knock.
He does not. He doesn't try to buy anything. He doesn't wait around. He just deftly breaks in.
We have to stop on that for a second. This is one of our heroes. He's a good person, fundamentally. And here he is committing a burglary.
A very calculated and pragmatic one. He comes out with 3 healing potions that he's stolen.
It says so much about Phandalin, doesn't it? The whole system is so broken that for the heroes to do their jobs, they have to break the law.
Precisely. I mean, what's the alternative? Try to find the herbalist, bargain, waste precious time while Gundren gets worse? For him, the morality is simple. Saving a life is more important than the crime of theft.
He's creating his own supply chain because the official one is corrupt.
But he's not just focused on looting. He's also doing the frustrating political legwork.
Which brings him to Townmaster Harbin Wester, the guy who's supposed to be in charge.
Supposed to be. But Plepcheleb's conversation with him just confirms what everyone suspects.
But he's a coward.
Worse than a coward. He's complicit. The sources describe his deference to the Redbrands as just palpable. He's not the town's leader. He's more like their glorified office manager.
Right. He's outsourced law and order to a street gang just to keep himself safe.
And when Plepchep starts pushing him, asking real questions about the Redbrands, where they are, what they're doing, Wester gets agitated. He gets defensive. He doesn't want anyone rocking the boat.
And then we get this really interesting little detail. He mentions the upcoming Green Grass Festival.
Which is such a perfect, telling detail. It paints this picture of a town desperately trying to pretend things are normal.
Yeah, they're planning a party while the whole structure is rotting from the inside out. It's this staggering level of denial.
The official leader of the town is actively protecting the criminals who are strangling it.
Yeah.
All while people are getting ready for a festival.
And it's against that backdrop of denial and corruption that the most important piece of intelligence comes in. And it comes from Ohio, Jim, and Turin.
They absolutely made the smartest play of the day. They knew the adults were useless.
Right. Too scared or too complicit to talk.
So they went to the real source of information in any town.
Yeah.
The children. They see everything, and they don't always know they're supposed to keep quiet about it.
Their whole goal was just to find the Redbrand's hideout. And they find this kid, Thessel, and Ohio tries to, he tries to charm him.
His methods are unique.
He asks about the caves, but also asks if the kid's mom is attractive. It's such a classic off-the-wall rogue move to disarm someone.
And it works, sort of. After a bit of back and forth and a few coppers changing hands, they get a name.
Carp.
Carp, the key informant. They find him picking apples, and this is where Ohio shows he's not just a charming pest, he's actually thinking tactically.
Oh, this was brilliant. He offers to help Carp with his chores, picking apples, building that rapport.
But the really clever part was the misdirection. As they're talking, Ohio makes this loud public declaration about how he's going to help Carp find the Lion Shield coaster later.
Just a total fabrication.
A perfect piece of cover. To anyone watching, any Redbrand spies, it just looks like they're helping a kid with an errand. It doesn't look like they're conducting reconnaissance.
And it gets Carp to trust them, and that's when he drops the bombshell.
He tells them he knows the cave, he's seen the Redbrands there, but that's not the important part.
No, the important part is what happened before the Redbrands chased him away. He says he heard a voice.
A voice in his head.
Chilling.
And the source is specific. It wasn't a sound, it was an intrusion. A psychic warning that scared him off before the physical threat even appeared.
So this changes everything. The threat isn't just some thugs in red cloaks. There's something else down there, something powerful and psychic.
Yes, the corruption in Phandalin isn't just moral, like with Wester. It's not just practical, like you need to steal potions.
Yeah.
It's existential. The ground itself is haunted.
And that question, what kind of being uses a common criminal hideout as its lair and whispers into the minds of children, that leads us away from the surface entirely.
It leads us down, deep into the Underdark, to understand the motives of the one who is pulling the strings.
The Drow wizard, Nezza.
Here's where it gets really interesting.
We're shifting from, street-level problems to the ruthless, high-stakes politics of the Drow. And to understand Nezza, the Black Spider, you have to understand where she comes from.
And her lineage is everything. She's a wizard from House Bainra.
Which, for anyone listening, is a big deal.
It's the biggest deal. House Bainra is the first house of Menzoberranzan. They are the absolute rulers of Drow society. To be born a Bainra is to be born with immense power and privilege.
So she should be set for life. But that's not her story at all.
No, that privilege is a cage for her. She has this all-consuming desire for her own power, her own renown. The sources are very explicit. She wants to be known for herself, not just as a Bainra.
And especially not the shadow of her famous uncle.
The Archmage Groff Bainra, probably the most powerful male Drow alive. And Nezza absolutely despises the idea that any of her achievements would be seen as a footnote to his legacy.
The thought of him just giving that little smirk like she's just the lesser Bainra.
It's what drives her. She would rather wander the darkest corners of the world, searching for some lost, unique power, than live under that shadow.
A power that might even let her, and I'm quoting here, destroy the Archmage at best.
It's an ambition that has consumed years of her life. She's been on this long, fruitless quest, losing followers, wasting resources, chasing legends. And when we meet her, she's in this remote outpost, feeling trapped. Her ambition is souring into desperation.
And that desperation makes her ruthless. We see it immediately in how she operates. She's got these doppelganger agents, Valak and Virith.
Her own private spies, completely loyal to her, feeding her information from inside the outpost's command structure.
And we get this really deep, kind of disturbing look into her psychology when she interrogates this captured creature, a Nothic.
Yes, and we have to explain what a Nothic is. It's so telling.
Please go ahead.
A Nothic isn't just some random monster. It used to be a wizard. A person who became obsessed with forbidden knowledge, who tried to peer into the secrets of the weave, and for that hubris, they were cursed. Twisted into this grotesque, one-eyed creature whose only power is knowing secrets.
It's a living monument to magical ambition gone wrong.
Exactly. But Nezza, she doesn't see failure.
No.
She sees daring. She looks at the Nothic and sees someone who is willing to risk everything for power. She sees a kindred spirit, in a way. She interrogates it, not with cruelty, but with this calm, focused intensity, trying to find the knowledge that broke it, because she thinks that might be the key she's been looking for.
This all leads to this collision with the commander of the outpost, a priestess of Loth named Shiara.
Right, and Shiara is only tolerating Nezza because of the Bainray name, which Nezza hates. The conflict boils over when one of Nezza's agents, Felak, refuses Shiara's intimate advances.
Which is a major taboo in Drow society, a huge insult to the matriarch.
A massive political slight. And when Shiara confronts them, Nezza doesn't back down. She uses her family name like a weapon.
She basically tells them, I am a Banray and my will alone is enough to have you all executed.
And it works. The scouts are terrified of repercussions from the capital. They hesitate.
But Nezza knows it's only temporary. Shiara won't let that insult stand.
So Nezza acts first. Right after she gets the information she needs from the Nothic, she goes to Shiara's chambers, under a spell of invisibility.
And this is just, it's pure cold-blooded strategy.
Shiara is in her room, and she suddenly finds herself paralyzed. Not by Nezza's magic, but by her own weapon, a tentacle rod, which Nezza had taken from her bed.
And Shiara thinks it's just a power play, that she'll survive this.
But Nezza knows this is the end. She kneels down, invisible, and whispers to the paralyzed priestess that she's found her goal, the thing she's been searching for, and that Shiara isn't worthy to see it.
It's the moment she completely breaks from her past.
Completely. She drops the invisibility, stands before Shiara, grabs her by her silver hair, and just drags her across the room to the window of the stalagmite tower.
A 1,000-foot drop into the Underdark abyss.
And she throws her out. Just like that. She executes a high-ranking priestess of her own goddess, defying the entire Drow power structure.
She just burned every single bridge.
Every one. And immediately after, she packs her things and heads west, toward the surface.
Wait, hold on. A Drow wizard who just committed high treason and blasphemy, her first move is to go to the surface. The one place Drow hate. That's not a retreat.
It's not. It's an intercept mission.
Her target is on the surface.
Her target is on the surface, and she needs to get to it before news of the assassination gets back to Menzoberranzan. Her path is taking her directly toward Phandalin.
And directly toward the two adventurers who might have what she's looking for.
She's fast, she's calculating, and she's now operating in broad daylight.
And that's exactly where these two stories collide. Nezza, fresh from this assassination, appears at the exact moment she's needed most. Or, well, the most terrifying moment.
It's the convergence point. Ohio and Turin have followed Karp's lead. They've found the Redbrand cave, but it's not unguarded.
Not at all. There are 8 Redbrands out front in the middle of the day. It's a fortress.
And Turin, our gnome barbarian, tries a stealthy approach, hiding in a bush. That does not go well.
Fails spectacularly. He's surrounded almost immediately. But right then, while he's captured, he overhears something that changes the entire mission.
The Redbrands are bragging. They confess they killed the sheriff, and worse.
They kidnapped his family, and they're planning to kill them too.
So the stakes just went from routing a gang to a desperate hostage rescue. But they're outnumbered. Turin is caught. It's over.
And then Nezza arrives. Like this dark angel, wide-brimmed hat and all, she intervenes, deals with the Redbrands, and saves Turin.
But we know her. This isn't altruism. She does nothing without a reason.
And we see her reason almost immediately. The first thing she does is show this intense interest in Turin's necklace.
He refuses to give it to her, which is a key moment. He senses something's off.
So she pivots. She can't take it by force, so she offers them something they can't refuse.
A partnership. She says she'll help them go into the cave and save the sheriff's family. It's the perfect offer. It aligns with their goals perfectly.
It's a Trojan horse.
Absolutely. And they fall for it. This is the critical mistake. Turin and Ohio agree to follow this complete stranger, this incredibly powerful Drow, into the cave.
Without telling anyone else in the party.
They're cut off. They're isolated. And they walk right into the trap.
And almost as soon as they're inside, the real horror begins. It's not monsters. It's not traps.
It's psychological. It confirms everything that little boy Carp said.
They start hearing these giggling voices.
But only in their minds. It's a targeted psychic attack.
And Nezza, she seems totally unaffected.
She's either immune or she's part of it. But for Turin and Ohio, the voices come with visions, vivid hallucinations.
And the psychic force behind this is smart. It's not just showing them scary monsters, it's showing them something specific, something personal.
They see themselves in a town, a happy, festive town. They're setting up tents for a celebration.
It's the exact opposite of the broken, terrified Phandalin they just left. It's a vision of peace, of community, of home.
And it's tailored to them. They see themselves at their normal size, their normal appearance. This psychic entity is digging into their minds, finding their desires, and projecting them as reality.
And then comes the final, deeply unsettling whisper that proves it. As they're standing in this beautiful, impossible festival, someone in the vision calls out to Turin.
And they use a pet name, a deeply personal, intimate name.
Taipai.
The vision shatters. And they're left deep underground, alone with a Drow assassin, their sense of reality completely broken. They've walked into a psychic war zone that knows their names.
Wow, so what they saw, that wasn't just some random illusion.
No, it was a profound psychic intrusion. That nickname, Tai Pai, proves it. Whatever this force is, it has access to their memories, their subconscious. It's mining their minds for emotional data.
And that connects right back to Carp, the voice in his head. This thing has been here for a while, guarding this cave.
Exactly, it's been active. And now it has two perfect targets, Turin and Ohio. Isolated and vulnerable in its lair, it's feeding them these delusions, these fragments of a peaceful life, to confuse them, maybe to subdue them.
So they're facing two threats at once. There's Nezza, the very real physical Drow wizard.
And this unseen mental enemy that's already inside their head.
Okay, I have to jump in here. If this psychic power is so strong, why would Nezza, the ultimate planner, walk right into it? She's risking everything for this power, but she needs to be alive to claim it.
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? I think the timing is the key. She arrived at the exact moment Turin was captured. She needed them, right then.
She needed them alive.
Alive and with her. Which suggests either that necklace Turin wears is some kind of key to controlling or bypassing this entity, or, and this is a much darker thought,
Go on.
or Turin and Ohio themselves are the key. Maybe they're conduits. Maybe they have some lineage, some connection to whatever is down there, and Nezza needs them to unlock it.
That is a terrifying possibility. She's not just using their quest as cover.
She's using them as tools. She's letting them walk into the psychic defenses first.
Which leaves us with this final thought for you, the listener. Nezza is right there. She just watched two adventurers get hit with a powerful, personalized hallucination. She's desperate for a unique power source. What does the Black Spider really want with a gnome barbarian and a dwarf rogue?
Is it something they carry? Or is it something inside them? Their history, their vulnerabilities, their very presence being the final component she needs.
What a situation. Deep underground, reality shattered, with a ruthless Drow who literally killed her way here to be with them.
We'll have to see what happens when the rest of the party realizes two of their own have just vanished into Phandalin's blind spot.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive. We will pick it up right there next time.